Okay, off the back of Sagittarius. Look at that, man. The sun in the world. Go watch that reading. You could apply it to your ninth house. That was a huge cycle just completed for Sagittarius. Okay, let's move on to Leo. Okay, justice is at hand here. Lack of sleep, lack of rest, lack of recovery, a crossroads decision between twin flame soulmate or this is like a mom figure. It could represent home. Okay, so where you currently are at versus home. Okay, lack of rest, something is keeping you. There's some sort of either karmic justice or some balancing of the scale here. What's the outcome? Okay, this is backstabbing betrayal. So someone underwent some sort of backstabbing betrayal that left them in their head here. It could feel as though that they're left trapped in emotion and in thoughts. And they're contemplating moving on, relocating, or at least they're at the precipice, but they're not willing to jump. Okay. They could feel as though that this isn't a stable forward action going forward. And so they're really kind of playing with this in their mind. They're relying heavily on spirituality here. And in the midst of things probably aren't growing in financially. So this is just a big whole ball of wax. They could be concerned about how they're maintaining their household and maybe even moving in some sort of poverty consciousness or feeling out in the cold, obviously. There is a sense of maybe desperation. I see a resurrection, though, second and third chances here. Okay, the High Priestess is remaining objective, quiet, silent, so there could be a Taurus, a Cancer, or a Capricorn involved here. This is like wisdom here in the midst of all this. This is like it's too soon to call it. Okay, it's too soon to call this a loss here. It's very interesting. I cut the deck before this reading because I saw this at the end of Sagittarius, and it was the Three of Swords in the upright. And now, since I cut the deck and shuffled it with one hand just now, I cut it. The deck, it came out in the reverse position. So very cool that did that. It's very kind of auspicious that happened. This is coming out of heartbreak and loss. So, to tail back off the Sagittarius reading with that world card, completion of a cycle here. The Page of Swords in reverse, coming out of challenging, objectionable energy, roadblock energy. It's the same as this Four of Swords here. So the best that you could do is rest. Keep on tapping into your spirituality to pass the time. The big voids or the big silences mean that huge cycles are wrapping up and someone is getting their karmic justice with the King of Cups in reverse. Holler.